Assalamualaikum students, today we will discuss large intestine. This topic is from chapter number 12, first year biology. This is the last topic of digestive system of man. Here you can see the location of large intestine in digestive system. Oral cavity is present, then esophagus, then stomach, then small intestine, and at the end large intestine is present. Our today's topic is large intestine. Here you can see again the location of large intestine. The large intestine is composed of three parts. The first part is called caecum, the second part is colon, and last part is rectum. This is the view of large intestine and small intestine. Here you can see second part, first part is caecum and second part is colon. Colon is divided into different portions according to its location, that is ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. The whole portion is colon. The first portion was cecum, the second portion is colon, and the last portion is rectum. Large intestine has three parts. The first part cecum, the second part colon, and third part is rectum. Cecum is a blind sac, as you can see here. This portion is blind sac that project from the large intestine between ileum and colon. Cecum is present between ileum and colon. What is ileum? Ileum is the last portion of small intestine. Small intestine ended and large intestine start from that. The last portion of small intestine is called ileum, and from ileum a blind sac or blind pouch arises, that is called cecum. From cecum, from the blind end of the cecum, there arises a finger-like process called the appendix. Here you can see appendix. From cecum arises a finger-like process called the appendix. This is vestigial organ in human being. Vestigial organ, organ that is present but not performing any function, is called vestigial organ. In animals, appendix is also present, but in animals, appendix is involved in digestion of plant material cellulose. But in human being, appendix is present but not performing any function, that is called vestigial organ. Appendicite. Due to appendix, there is a problem that is called appendicite. The appendix sometimes get inflamed, means swell, due to entrapping and then purification of food, causing appendicitis. Due to entry of food, appendix swell, and this condition is called appendicite. And the treatment is that it has to be removed surgically in many instances. Functions of large intestine. The material that pass from the small intestine to the large intestine. Material from oral cavity passes to esophagus, and from esophagus the material is passes to stomach, and from stomach the material is passes to next portion, that is small intestine. From small intestine the material is passes to large intestine. Now we are discussing the function of large intestine. Material that passes from the small intestine to the large intestine contain a large amount of water, dissolved salt, and undigested material. In large intestine digestion not take place. The material come here because the digestion take place in small intestine, and absorption also take place in small intestine. The material come here contain water, dissolved salt, and undigested material only. Water and salts are absorbed into blood, while undigested material is rejected at feces. The patient matter means the waste material that is excreted from our body through anus. The facial matter contains a large number of bacteria, plant fiber, slot of mucus cells, mucus, cholesterol, bile pigment, and water. Our facial matter or our waste material contain large number of bacteria, plant fibers, lot of mucus cells, cholesterol, bile pigment, and water. Large intestine also harbor a large population of useful bacteria that synthesize some vitamins, especially vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting, which are absorbed in blood. In the absence of vitamin K, our blood can't clot from any injury. Diarrhea. If the absorption of water and salt does not take place due to infection, drug action, or emotional disturbance, a condition known as diarrhea occurs. If this condition is unchecked, dehydration develops that may prove to be fatal. The other extreme condition is constipation, which is caused by the excessive absorption of water. It means that there are two problems due to large intestine. The first problem is diarrhea. If absorption does not take place in large intestine, then it causes diarrhea. If too much absorption takes place in large intestine, then it is caused constipation. And this is due to infection, drug action, or emotional disturbance. With that, we have completed our topic. Thank you for watching.